that's a problem.
Still the automated signal?
Yes, it's still on repeat.
The Jade Gate now opening. On behalf of the Xianzhou Lafu.
Well, that's where we are.
Welcome, guests from afar.
Right
Please
here.
proceed to dock in
All
accordance
this.
with the guidance.
Huh? Is this still automated?
The signal broke off. Seems that's all there is.
We should get going. Himiko, stay vigilant back here on the express.
Relax. I've got Dan Heng here with me.
Let's do it.
Make sure you're properly prepared before you set off.
Before we set off, I need to clarify the aim of this journey with you. The Stellaron hunters have given us a lot to consider, and a lot to doubt. But the most important part of this...
The Stellaron.
Precisely. The Stellaron hunters clearly have ulterior motives. However, knowing what they're all about, and given the focus of Kafka's words, I have no doubt that the Xianzhou is dealing with a Stellaron. The Alliance and the Express haven't had any previous dealings, so our arrival might not receive the warmest welcome. But as trailblazers, we're not in this for fame or gain. We just need to do everything in our power to assist the Xianzhou and always keep that in mind. And don't forget the way of the Trailblaze.
Yeah!
Let's go.
God, I like this guy. He's cool. Give me him as a teammate, I'll gladly put him on my team.
Oh, look. It's just containers as far as the eye can see. This area isn't for receiving guests. It's for unloading cargo. Such a huge port and not a soul in sight. It gives me the creeps.
What gives me the creeps is how it looks. Why is it not dark? The ship looks it looks like it should be it should be similar to a proper ship. This place is so lit up.
Huh. Stop talking. If there is someone here, they're in my bad book. Mr. Yang, what should we do?
We should start with the person who opened the Jade Gate. If it turns out they're not friendly, then at least they've already made things easier for us. If it turns out they were just doing their job, then we can ask them what happened here.
That's Mr. Yang. This is child's play for him. He's dealt with all kinds.
Let's move. Keep your wits about you.
If I do...
Mr. Yang, someone's hurt.
You're hurt, son. Try not... March, use your six-phased ice to stop the bleeding. Go easy. We don't want to add frostbite to his list of...
I'm on it.
This area saw fierce fighting only recently. Let's keep searching.
Up ahead. Please.
Oh, so you wanted us to get here so we can support the others. What's that? He's still standing. That's fascinating. Whoever fought...
There are
take him
wounded
seriously.
everywhere.
The silver lining is that, based on what we can see, no civilians were caught up in the battle. I'm guessing the Xianzhou must have evacuated the port immediately, leaving the soldiers to deal with the crisis. But as for these corroded monsters... Careful. We've never seen this kind of life form before.
Awaiting orders, Mr. Yang.
Okay, I don't care to be gentle in this fight, so I guess I'm gonna do what I must. Time to bring down... Time to bring down the flame. Sun ambition and destroy you all. Let's bring the flame of preservation. God, it took me so long to remember what it's called. Yeah, this team won't be the best one for these fights, so I better switch things up a bit. I think this will be fine for now. Let's move. Ooh, they have a huge fire weakness. Oh, you know what that means? Oh, well, here's Dung Hong again. I didn't mean to bring you with me. I'm sorry.
Cleared out your pockets.
Over here, so I might as well deal with it.
That'll take more than savor the vigor of it.
Lance at the ready. To the finish. Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
It takes means to use my special, my abilities as a fire type fighter. Oh, look at that. Birds here, which will still be a problem.
Don't throw the game!
I have the element for it.
That'll take more than medicine.
It's your eye! It's never too early! For a happy new year!
You're in bad shape.
Time to go on the offensive. Reach the end of the story and move on.
Miss Tingyun, fall back!
Oh, you already own you. I already have you.
Hey, you there? We need your help.
Samurai Code.
Thanks for saving Beauty from the beast. Pleasure. But are you thanking us or giving yourself a compliment?
Look at your wallet! Wealth and wisdom!
That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
I'm on guard. Cleared out your pockets!
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
That'll take more than medicine.
You're gonna burn still.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Forget your wallet! Baby! Fortune! Come feast your eyes! It's never too early! For a happy new year!
Miss Tingyun, The Mara struck have been repelled, but there could be other dangers nearby. The situation is serious. Allow us to escort you back to the Skyfaring Commission. Immediately.
Calm down, I heard you. It'd be rude of me to depart without thanking our benefactors. My name is Ting Yun. I'm the Ambassador for the Lawfu Skyfaring Commission Merchant Guild. May I venture to know the illustrious names of...
Illustrious names? Sure. I'm March 7th. This is Mr. Yang. Oh, Mr. Welt Yang. And this is...
I see. Well, thank you for coming to our aid. Although, there is one thing I don't understand. Starskiff Haven is under lockdown. Since none of you are Xianzhou residents, may I ask how you came to be here? If you can't offer an explanation, I'm afraid these
We called for port transfer and got no response, but then someone opened the Jade Gate for us. When we arrived, there was no one to be found, so we started to make our own way through.
How can that be? My ship was the last one into port before the Jade Gate was shut. The Skyfaring Commission has already locked down Starskiff Haven entirely.
We're telling the truth. You could verify it yourself by checking the access history of the Jade Gate. We found it strange ourselves when the gate opened, but no one came to greet us.
You're with the Astral Express.
You've heard of it?
Indeed I have. Oh, you've arrived at a bad time. The Xianzhou has suffered an incident. Whether you're here for leisure, treatment, or trade, I'm afraid for your safety, you should hurry to Central Starskiff.
We caught wind of the incident you mentioned. That's why we're here, Miss Tingyun. To help the Xianzhou see.
Your actions have already revealed your kind hearts to me. Sadly, I can't make you any promises. You're outsiders, and only Madame Yukong has the authority to consider your offer. Oh, don't worry. Madame Yukong is
Yeah.
Those monsters back there.
They were no monsters.
Oh, those were not to be confused with monsters, benefactors. We call them Mara Struck.
By the look of them. Oh, don't tell me it's what I think they are. Amara. Does that mean these are the same knights guys as before, just worse situation.
Why have we stopped?
Don't worry, miss.
Favor?
I shouldn't have doubted you. Please, accept my apologies. Our road ahead is barricaded. The soldiers stationed here must have moved these into a roadblock. I'd like to see us try. They're extremely heavy. Even with all of us, we wouldn't be able to move one. Not that I'm doubting your skill, but I'd feel terrible if you hurt yourself. If I'm not mistaken, the containers in the Trove of Verdure can be moved around using a you've already put on. I knew it! We just need to pass through here.
Easy.
You know, you sound sweet enough, but you were talking about getting us escorted away by your Cloud Knights. If it weren't for Mr. Yang...
You misunderstand. If you were in my shoes right now, wouldn't you want to keep your guard up?
True. But we came here to trailblaze, not jailblaze.
Very funny. Also, couldn't you just jump across as like any logical person? Walking there. I'm more focused on going ahead, not going anywhere else. good. It's a box, not a box. Okay.
You mentioned the Stellaron.
You work for the Skyfaring Commission, so I assume you're aware of its destructive power.
Yes, I am. As an Amicassator, I've been to many planets and seen my fair share of Stellaron corrosion.
What the hell are you?
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Velocity to kill.
Don't throw the game! Wealth and wisdom!
Nap time.
I'm on guard. Defend the weak.
Again.
The time is now.
Naughty children, don't listen. Savor the vigor of life.
I guess I'll be the fire.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Time nap time.
Feel bad that I can't have done technically here. Alright, let me like do something. Such a party. God, I am so like lacking strength right now. Good. That's cool, but this is what I need. Give me. 2 fire types sounds fantastic to me. Any types I'll deal with my way.
Is that all?
Yes, that's all. I'll stop being such a rapier. Does anyone
Pretty
have
good crowd
sword,
today.
Another element, or a bow or something, or whatever the hell I'm giving me. That'll be fun because
Turn up the volume! Don't throw the game!
Naughty children, don't listen. Savor the vigor of life.
Ready to lose yourself?
Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
Come feast your eyes! It's never too early! For a happy new year!
oh, there is more of these guys just moving towards killing
Keep up! My tempo! Don't throw the game!
You're in bad shape.
Lance at the ready. To the finish.
my attack is higher because my normal physical is.
This song's just for you.
Okay, these ones are different.
Turn up the volume!
These ones lose.
Time to savor the vigor of life.
They're both gone. But yep.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
What's about to you. I need to max up. I need to get this one to ascend.
The more I learn about it, the more I love the starry sky.
You call that a build update? What?
No, you're someone I really wanted to upgrade so I can actually have
One
you.
day, I'll grow up and protect everyone.
Oh, you can protect everyone with the help of... I forgot how you pronounce the guy's name. But he protects you and... Harley kind of... gonna need to remove this fire type for someone else to be in so I can actually use them. So I'm gonna need you, Dung-Hum. I don't care if
Tread
I'm
carefully.
around. Let's do this.
Get ready, and watch your backs.
Leave it to me.
Don't think about running.
Cool. I'm not really thinking about it anymore.
Merciful Medicus!
Here to crash the party?
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Keep up. My tempo.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Time for a shot. All better now?
Secret of the Saints!
Step aside. I have no interest in still.
This song's just for you. Turn up the volume.
Naughty children, don't listen. You're in bad shape.
To the finish!
The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Pretty good crowd today. Let's rock.
Nap time.
Lance at the ready. Fracture!
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Ah, so I'm guessing.
Time for the main event. Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Nice teamwork.
You're in bad shape.
I'm on guard.
This song's just for you. Let's rock!
I'm okay.
Merciful medicus.
Time for a shot. All better now?
Lance at the ready.
The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Oh, finally! Look how many tail hairs I lost on the way! Oh, we had a difficult start, but things got easier. Don't fret. All Amicacetors know their way around a star skiff.
I was perfectly calm until she volunteered to help.
Please take your seats, everyone. We'll be off right away.
My god, this character is more irritating than I thought she was. Please kill me. Please. Okay. I thought it was just gonna keep going outwards, which would drove me nuts, because I don't like that. It would look not right. It looks stupid. Careful and the giant.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, allow me to welcome you to Starskiff Haven. On the Xianzhou Luofu, anything relating to aviation, navigation, and trade falls within the scope of the Skyfaring Commission, which is one of the 6 commissions of the Luofu. As the biggest port on the ship, Starskiff Haven is governed by the Skyfaring Commission too.
You definitely sound like a... what was it again? Oh, Amicaciter. By which I mean nice speech.
That's too kind of you. My job involves ferrying business delegates to and from Starskiff Haven, so I do this kind of introduction all the time. Anyway, we're safe now. Normally, I'd be a good host and take you around, but these are difficult times. Let's head to the Palace of Astrum first and report your arrival to Madame Yukong.
Palace of Astrum?
Right there, the tallest building in the city. It's also the headquarters of the Skyfaring Commission. Let's hurry, we haven't got much time. I don't mean to rush you, but if Madame Yukong holds me accountable for not getting you over soon enough, I wouldn't want to be around for the consequences.
Sounds scary. I thought you said—
We need to make a few preparations before paying a visit to any of the 6 commissions. Rest assured, Miss Tingyun, we won't go anywhere. If you could inform Madame Yukong of our arrival first, we'll meet you at the palace entrance later.
Very well.
Little Miss Fox moves at quite the pace. I can't keep up with her. I've spent too long on the bench. Let's catch our breath for a while, huh? That might be a little harsh, but she does put her own interests first. She did the right thing by not trusting us initially. We were an unknown quantity to her. As for the rush, my guess is she's just eager to get us out of her hair and further up the chain. Not so fast. I need to give you 2 a heads up first. Our meeting with Madame Yukong won't be without risk. We need to be prepared and take it seriously.
she is a top Xianzhou leader. Oh, Mr. Yang, do you think this could be Belobog all over?
No, the Xianzhou Alliance is better than that. But Madame Yukong will definitely have a string of difficult questions for us. Why did we choose to come to the Xianzhou now? How did we know that the incident is related to Stellaron? Who leaked their information to us? Careless answers mean distrust and potential hostility, which would make things much harder for us.
Aw, crud. One of us is gonna blurt something out, or... Good idea. We can be his...
Let's not do... Don't worry. We'll find a way.
Yeah, I would rather live long without him.
Oh, you're here already. Sorry to keep you waiting. Madam...
Are you not coming?
I've brought the Madam Helmmaster up to speed. It's over to you now.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut now.
Yes, madam.
Report the losses to General Jing Yuan and find someone from the Divination Commission. They can't just stand there watching while we deal with this mess. Greetings, guests from the Astral Express. Ting Yun has informed me of the purpose of your visit. Receiving guests isn't normally one of my responsibilities. But since you know about the Stellaron and have stated that you want to help the Luofu, I thought I should at least meet you in person and politely decline your proposal. The Xianzhou Alliance knows what a Stellaron is, and is more than capable of handling it ourselves. We have been around for over 8,000 years, and weathered countless dangers and crises. While the situation is serious, we have more than enough resources to spare. Outsider help is not needed on this occasion. You are guests from afar. There is no reason for this matter to concern you. Am I making myself clear?
From what we've gathered, the influence of the Stellaron can still be contained. If we can locate it in time and contain it, we have experience in preventing Stellaron disasters. And we've only come here to lend you that experience.
I've said this and I'll say it again. This is an internal affair of the Xianzhou Alliance, and there is no need for the Astral Express to get involved. I decided to arrange a meeting with you as a gesture of respect, but my decision is final.
But...
Never mind, Mr. Yang. If the Xianzhou Alliance...
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Huh? And what's that supposed to mean?
It's only been a few days since the presence of a Stellaron was detected on the Luofu. Starskiff Haven has been under full lockdown. No one has been permitted to leave. How did you come to know of the incident? And what led you to conclude that it was linked to a Stellaron? I acquired the access history of Starskiff Haven. Not long ago, someone hacked into the system and opened the Jade Gate, before guiding you, the Astral Express, into art. The hacker was skillful and even taunted us with her seal. Her name is Silverwolf, a member of the Stellaron. What say you in your defense? You are forbidden from leaving the Skyfaring Commission until the aforementioned...
Don't be too harsh, Yukong. If this gets out, the whole galaxy will think the Alliance has forgotten how to treat our guests.
General Jing Yuan.
It's very unlikely that the Express has joined forces with the Stellaron hunters. They are mortal enemies, after all. Apologies for interrupting your meeting. My name is Jing Yuan. I'm the General of the Cloud Knights here on the Luofu.
General, this is an internal affair for the Luofu.
I fully agree with you, Helmmaster Yukong. This is indeed an internal... I am sorry, guests of the Astral Express. It is true that there is a Stellaron on the Luofu, but I'm afraid I cannot accept your kind offer to help resolve the issue. This is a Xianzhou matter, and it is our responsibility to... Of course, it would be inappropriate of me to let you return without something to show for it. While I cannot accept your help with regard to the Stellaron, I do have a favor to ask. Please, after you. The Astral Express. I must confess that the train's reputation precedes it, such that it is often close to my thoughts. How delightful to come face to face with its passengers.
It's an honor to meet you, General. May I ask what the fate...
A matter that requires capable people such as yourselves. We captured a member of the Stellaron Hunters a few days ago. During our investigation, the Divination Commission, the department in charge of intelligence processing, intercepted a transmission sent out by his accomplice, Kafka. who has managed to hide aboard the ship. As for where that transmission was destined, I have some knowledge of your relationship with the Stellaron Hunters. The Divination Commission is convinced that you made an alliance with them. I say that's impossible. The crew of the Astral Express are honorable people whose valiant deeds are lauded across the universe. There must have been a misunderstanding. As such, I came to the conclusion that the communication must have been an attempt by the Stellaron Hunters to sow dissent between us. We can handle the Stellaron, but it will take time, and will require the bulk of the Cloud Knights on the ship. It is this Kafka that concerns me. The longer she stays on the ship, the bigger the... Since the Stellaron Hunters lured you to our ship, we shall move with the current. You are hereby authorized to do as you deem fit on the Luofu, with the goal of bringing Kafka out of the shadows and under our control. Doing so would clear the misunderstanding between us, reveal the true intentions of the Stellaron Hunters, and help us understand their connection to the Stellaron Burst. What say? If you are able to capture this Stellaron Hunter, the Luofu never fails to reward...
Okay.
Wonderful. It's a deal then. I shall notify Yukong that all intel is to be shared with you, and that our best personnel are to aid you in your search. If there's anything the Skyfaring Commission or the Cloud Knights can do for you during your stay, don't hesitate to make it known.
I think we only scratched the surface of this General Jing Yuan. No? Care to elaborate? He says he doesn't want outsider... That's it. A minor detail, but curious. He avoided talking about Blade. Since the Cloud Knights have already captured a Stellaron Hunter, why not use him to get to Kafka? The Xianzhou is reluctant to involve outsiders in the Stellaron disaster, so why is it so keen on letting us capture a Stellaron Hunter? Yes. The only sensible conclusion I can draw is that Blade had already escaped when Jing Yuan spoke to us, provided they even captured him in the first place. Therefore, given our connection to Kafka, we represent the only way of luring the Stellaron Hunters in. That's why he asked for our help. He didn't want to let anyone else find out that Blade had already escaped. Now that we've figured that out, perhaps we can get closer to the core of what's happening here.
Master Diviner, you heard our discussion. What do you make of it?
What do I make of it? The way of heaven is apparent, but the heart of humanity is often deceptive. Are you asking me to divine their true intentions?
That won't be necessary. The crew has nothing to do with the incident. Of that, I am almost certain. It isn't their intentions that trouble me. All I want is for them to lure out the one we're after.
Wasn't that my idea?
Indeed. Your counsel has always been a great help to me. You may use your discretion on the matters ahead of us.
Why don't you retire early and I use my discretion full time?
It is still too soon, unfortunately. If something goes wrong, you'll need a general to take the blame. How could I simply walk away and put you at some...
If you'd brought me that blade earlier, none of this would have been necessary. Wait, what are you up to exactly? Qingyuan, did you let him escape on purpose?
Me? I had no idea he might escape. Unlike you, my gaze never travels beyond the horizon. I take full responsibility. The Cloud Knights failed in their duty.
I can understand. There's a lot to take care of on the Xinzhou. You were bound to miss something. On that note, perhaps it's about time you finally nominate me as your successor when the Sixth Charioteers next
Yes. I have to go now. I'll leave this in your overwhelmingly capable hands, Fu Shen. There are 3 things in the world that I can't seem to rid myself of. The troubles of the Xianzhou, the papers on my desk, and the weeds in my garden.
General, Diviner Fu wants the General's position for herself. Everyone knows that.
She is very capable, but her intellect is burdened by a quick temper.
This Stellaron thing is easy. Blade escaped. Now we gotta go get him. Just say the word, and I'll solve this in a flash.
I can understand your impatience, and I know you want to prove yourself. Now is not the time. If you truly wish to become Sword Champion, you shouldn't be running around brandishing your sword at people. Especially not a major criminal.
You think I'd lose to
I'm saying you need to have patience, Yanqing. Governing Xianzhou is different from a sword fight. The only way to build momentum is to work slowly. There is something we must take care of before making our... How did it manage to
I say we bring those 2 Stellaron hunters before Diviner Fu. She'll get an answer out of them in no time.
I've asked our friends from the Express to take care of that for us. Worry not, you'll have your moment when the current stalemate is broken. You are my most trusted aide. And there are some things that I would only assign to you. Speaking of which, Yanqing... That boy. I suppose it is my fault. I should have given him an opportunity already. A sharp sword can't stay sheathed forever. My fear is that this might prove too big a setback. Bigger than his exuberance.
Oh boy. Cool. I got Pella. do feel like there's something missing. Let's just get this mission complete.
Madame Yukong has asked me to look after you. Seems like we were destined to be in each other's company. The Skyfaring Commission has reserved rooms for you at the Petrichor Inn. When you finish your business here, how about some tea together? No. Though I'd appreciate it if you mentioned to Madame Yukong that you got a warm reception from me when you next see her. Better to be busy than idle, I suppose.
Alright, back up the stairs we go. God, I'm just so good with stairs in this game. It drives me nuts. Sometimes.
Well, here we are. I feel sleepy already. Hey, that's not fair. My eyes are peeled this time. I'll make a run for it the second things go wrong. Jokes aside, did you see Madame Yukong frown at us? I thought her guards were about to jump out of nowhere and throw us in jail. I'd rather deal with monsters than these big shots. I mean, not that Madame Yukong—
Don't worry, my lips are but as her subordinate, I have to say that it's Madame Yukong's duty to keep her guard up. The Law Fu is facing a crisis, and as head of the Skyfaring Commission, she is responsible for the security of the Xianzhou's customs and borders. She's actually a very reasonable old girl in private. They say that many years ago, Madame Yukong was an ace pilot in the Cloud Knights. She was a work hard, play harder type, known for her hot temper and incredible skill. Eventually, she became the head of the entire commission, which required her to learn patience and adopt a meticulous approach to her work. In any case, Madame Yukong instructed me to reserve the best rooms at the inn, and have she specifically mentioned that if you wish to buy anything at the inn, be it food or otherwise, just let the innkeeper know. The commission will cover the cost.
Why don't you go back yourself? Seeing as our hosts are so thoughtful, I guess we should help ourselves. Right, Mr. Yang?
We should focus on our objective first. Seeing as Helmmaster Yukong was extremely reluctant to get us involved, am I right to speculate that the Skyfaring Commission has some leads on the whereabouts of Kafka?
Exactly right. The suspect is extremely cunning. She encrypted her transmission and timed her communication. We couldn't pinpoint her exact location. But as cunning as she is, the Divination Commission has managed to find something.
Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
Precisely. That's the sound of a device.
Which means what exactly? This is a starship. There are all kinds of devices.
Miss March, to the untrained ear, these noises may sound the same, but for the craftsmen of the Artisan Ship Commission, every machine has a different pitch and melody. The General sent for craftsmen, and they concluded that the sound came from the shipyard facilities in Stargazer Navalia. Now, get some rest and prepare yourselves for the operation ahead. I look forward to seeing you in action.
Kicking her ass.
Let's take advantage of the rest. It won't be easy to track down Kafka the Stellaron Hunter.
Oh, let's let the Express know how we're doing. More importantly, let's see how Don Hung's doing. Ask him what he's up to. Then tell him we're having loads of fun.
Failed to send,
You've been standing here for half an hour. It's rare to see you like this. Are you worried about those two? Welt is with them. They should be fine.
Himiko, did you keep a copy of the Stellaron? Can I have a look?
Sure.
Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, an unexpected...
What exactly are you Stellaron Hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't...
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say. It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing...
Stop!
Do you know him?
The Xianzhou is in danger. This man, if he's on the ship, then Welt, March, and her... But...
Is he connected to the...
I can't leave them down there. It's just... I'm afraid my burden has finally caught up with me. And that everyone is about to be drawn in.
Is there anyone who doesn't carry around a... We tread on a path that is hidden from us. Try not to dwell on it, Don Hung. The Express spends 7 standard days at each stop. Pom-Pom and I are more than capable of looking after the... If there's something you've got to do, do it now. Better than regretting it further down the line. And you'll come back and travel with us once this is all over, right?
Can't send the message out. The network is down, but some functions still work. Virtually nothing has changed since I left. apart from darkness.
We're doing this.
It's too late to repent.
I would make a team with you right now. I don't have the ability to do that at the moment. Maybe after this fight's done. I gotta try something. Crap, I can't even do it. Thank you.
Stay where you are. I can handle this. Emergencies should be dealt with by professionals.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Ah, yes, their armors are the only type of person.
You're not going anywhere.
Clemency? Never heard of it. The truth of life and death, revealed in it, this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Take this! Shape of Titan Rise Venus!
Kidding me.
You're hurt.
It's okay.
Step aside.
Phew. This one's strong, all right. Let me through, or I'll go through you. Yes!
These guys won't die.
A little too much fun.
With you two risking your lives for me, could I really stay where I am?
Oh my god. Oh, they're strong.
Merciful Medicus.
Move carefully.
I was expecting me to step so far, so that's
Dodge this! Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise Venus!
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Yes!
Allow me to... Eternal sleep. The dead will return.
It's too late to repent.
He's tough, but he is not.
Don't your hands hurt? Wanna see what I can do? Dodge this!
Secret of the Saints.
Don't your hands hurt?
Abyss flower, bloom.
You're the best!
That which is seized must be repaid.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Are you two okay? Good. I'm Sushang of the Cloud Knights. I was just transferred here from the Yaoqing. I did tell you to let me handle it. I don't have eyes in the back of my head. What if I accidentally...
Forgive me, miss, but you were too busy being hit yourself. It's a good thing I joined the fray.
I was protecting you more like. It's a Cloud Knight's job to protect others. And this area is under martial law. I'm escorting all civilians to safety. That was some impressive Cloud Knight spearmanship. Which unit are you? Huh. Okay, you're a civilian then.
Miss Sushang, what exactly has transpired here? In all my trade visits, I've never seen Starskiff Haven in such a state.
I can't comment on that. I was just ordered to rescue the civilians. Actually, I have no idea either. Anyway, you two, you're pretty quiet. What's your name?
My name is Dan Heng. I'm a traveler. I'm on my way to meet up with my friends. I appreciate the help, but I can leave the port on my own.
No can do, mister. It's way too late. You won't find anyone at Starskiff Haven. If your friends made it out, then they'll already be in the safe zone. No need to worry. You'll see them when we get there.
Aren't you going to take my name too?
You already said it when we were busy fighting. Let's go. Stay close, you two. Cloud Knight Sushang will guarantee your safety. Oh, and one more thing. I need you to write your names down later. I don't know too many characters. I might make a mistake.
It happens. I'll do that. Anyhow.
Message not sent? Why not?
Long-range communication technology is still improving. Perhaps the presence of the Stellaron is affecting signal transmission.
Doesn't seem like it. Everything else is working fine. See?
In that case, it looks like someone wants to make things difficult for us. Since Kafka's here, I wouldn't be surprised if this turns out to be that Stellaron Hunter hacker girl's handiwork.
When it first opened, the Petrichor Inn had another name.
Oh, you've arrived. No, only an extra. Stargazer Navalia is governed just like it, with monsters.
So...
I wouldn't say you're entirely on your own. When you're ready, let's get going. Shall we, my benefactors? Now what's a hunt without a hound? Kafka is still at large, and the Skyfaring Commission wants this problem to go away. I made a few calls and managed to procure it.
Aw, he's so cute. I mean, what can he do exactly?
Yes and no. This is Deeting, a bionic dog developed by the Artisanship Commission. He has all the 5 senses of the Foxian race and takes them to another level. Be it tracks or scent, as long as he uncovers a trace, he'll follow it all the way to the end. All we need to do is look for any trace left by Kafka. It doesn't matter how good she is at hiding, Deeting will find her. But before we get started, let's play with his settings a bit and get him ready. To begin with, let's set him to scent detection. Tell Deeting to follow the scent of my
we need to follow these sparkly traces to find Miss Ting Yun, right? She's not in a hurry, that's for sure. Playing hide and seek with us while Kafka's still at large?
From inside the pilot house came the gem.
The traces. Where did they go? Is D-Ting... Got it. He says the wind is too strong here at the port, so it's not easy to... That's just the psychic...
Using the environment to hide her traces. Our girl from the Skyfaring Commission sure knows how to put up a challenge.
Or we could ask around? Miss Ting Yun must have left us these clues, right?
Deeding should be able to pick up her traces now.
You found me. Deeting's quite handy when it comes to tracking, isn't he? If you pick up traces of Kafka in Stargazer Navalia, just switch him on. Don't let her escape.
That's cool. Oh yeah. Let's make sure to keep
Who would have thought that Stargazer Navalia might become so quiet? Long were the nights when the clangor of hammers rose to meet the stars. People used to write poems about the shipwrights here. The Law Fu relies on the starskiffs produced here to transport people and goods. Now that work in the shipyard has stopped, our internal transport and outbound flights might also grind to a halt. Of course. The silver lining is, I don't have to go on as many trips anymore.
You don't seem to worry too much about the Xianzhou, Miss Ting Yun.
I wouldn't say that. A good businesswoman doesn't wear her heart on her sleeve. Besides, the Alliance has weathered plenty of challenges. We can handle this situation. Just to warn you, if we do run into Kafka, you'll have to do the fighting benefactors. I'd love to help, but there's very little I can do except cheer you on from the sidelines. Not a lot of people out there could have fought the Mara struck like you did. I'm only a civil servant. I can't imagine what Kafka would do to me if I were caught in the fray. We Foxians don't live as long as the Xianzhou locals, but I still want to enjoy the 100-odd years I've got left. You'd do the same in my shoes, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah,
Besides, the Madam Helmmaster simply asked me to assist you in navigating around Starskiff Haven. It's no different to any other diplomatic mission or delegate. I was never much of a fighter, and I'm not one for risking my life either. Getting D-Ting into your hands is already beyond the realm of my job description.
I'll definitely be putting in a few words next time we meet Yukong.
Understood. We won't put you out of your comfort zone, Miss Ting Yun. When we run into Kafka, we'll do the fighting. And
before D-Ting can start tracking, you'll have to feed him some leads. If Kafka is hiding in Stargazer Navalia, she'll have left behind traces. Let's spread out and look for them. Leave no stone unturned. Shards of a cloud.
It must have been coffee. Immortals
Delight. This isn't a clue. It's just a brand.
I could do with a...
Oh my god, I will burn you.
Time for the main event.
Oh wait, this won't be effective.
Turn up the volume.
Oh, it's actually... You know what to do.
Naughty children, don't listen. Savor the vigor of life.
Time to go on the offensive.
Your physical, your lightning.
Not a scratch.
Clemency? Never.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Look! D-Ting found us.
Let me see.
Why do...
It seems like Kafka.
What's this?
Mr. Yang.
I think it might be shipbuilding material left over from the assembly.
I know. Let's go and have a look.
Dang it, we're in trouble. I'm stuck in a dangerous position right now. There's something over there. Right here.
Ah, I know what this is. It's an...
There are IPC advertisements. Where are you going? Our priority now.
Is that a grenade? A small something for the loss. She's clearly taunting us.
A dud grenade. Oh, you bit.
D-Ting smells something. What's this?
A jade seal used by the shipwrights. It opens various... It looks like someone used it and then destroyed it.
We should have enough clues here to get D-Ting on the move.
No time to lose. Let's give him the scent and let him lead the way.
Pretty good crowd today.
I'm just gonna smack you, but at this rate.
Turn up the volume.
Ready to lose
Brace yourself. Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all.
I love some of my own, just mine is red.
You're in bad shape.
Time to go on the offensive.
Pretty red for this. See if someone paid attention a little bit when I was younger. It was a bit, I guess, goldish, yellow at the tips.
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Dan Heng is so OP. Wait,
We should have enough clues here to get Deeding on the move.
No time to lose. Let's give him the scent and let him lead the way.
I think we've rounded up all our suspicious clues. But did Kafka leave them behind on accident?
She sure did put a lot of work into this gag, and I think we're the punchline. Making us run around like jerks? I bet she's loving this. I can almost hear her whispering. Wow, why don't you go and marry her?
Don't forget, she's on the IPC's most wanted list. A fugitive that nobody can seem to pin down. And now we've become her prey while she stalks us in the shadows. Let's go, benefactors. Time is of the essence. We must be close.
Also, I know you're not. You're a big fat liar. But, oh, I realize he's getting hunt down. It's just laid out like crazy.
Will of preservation.
Right, I forgot I don't have heals anymore. Forgive me, but I need to get past. Leave me alone. Forgive me there and worry about yourself. I'm sorry. Oh, I already know where I'm going, so we're good. Kafka.
The scent. Where did it go?
When the trace of the hunted disappears, the hunter better think twice. It might mean the tables have turned.
Kafka!
These cloud knights aren't Mara struck. What did you do?
Just a little persuasion to get them to listen to me. But you know all about that already, don't you? What a hassle. This place is too far for the diviner. See you up ahead.
She keeps looking back at me. I can tell.
That hurt.
This song's just for you. Keep up my tempo.
That'll take more than medicine.
I'm on guard.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn up the volume.
The time is now.
That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
Lance up the ready. To the finish.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Time.
You're in bad shape.
Certainly didn't survive it.
Quick! Don't let her escape!
March, not so fast!
Easy stuff is a really large specialty of my own. Oh no,
So close and yet so far. You'll have to pick up the pace.
There's no way through here. Don't worry about locked doors, benefactors. We can use the conveyor belt.
you really want to do this? I can't see. How am I supposed to cross? Oh. I see. Sorry, it took me a bit to figure out what I'm doing. Though I can't be judged for it. This literally makes no sense most of the time I play this, so... We need to move. I don't have time for this. Let's go. Oh, that's a problem. I hate that it also showed me her running away. That really just ticks me off. Right. Good, we have our way in. Let's move. Kafka? Get down here.
Welcome, Astral Expressors. Looks like you caught me.
Admit it, Kafka. You planned for us to come here.
I didn't plan anything. It was the future. We interfere on countless future possibilities and make the best future a reality. You speak too highly of us, Welt. The Stellaron Hunters are merely Destiny's slaves.
Best future? Best for who? As if you'd consider anyone but yourself.
If I said best for the universe, would you believe me? Best for me, naturally.
We're taking you to see the General of the Luofu. You can profess your innocence all you like, but the General will decide.
Oh, thanks. But no thanks. I can't stand move. We don't have much time. If I were you, I'd make a move before.
Kafka. Alright, no, shut up. I don't give a crap about your ass attack me. I'm the big boy.
Ready? How does that feel?
Let's rock! Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Are you kidding me right now?
Naughty children, don't listen. Nap time.
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward! Lance at the ready.
What was that? Like that kind of
Fracture!
Something for everybody.
Okay.
Not so fast.
Not a scratch.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Its design is the same as the blade that uses. It's the same design. Similar, very similar.
That hurt.
See you later.
All better now? Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Ready to jam. Zoning out. I can help. Oops.
That hurt.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all! Let's rock!
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Time for a shot. Here comes the medicine.
I'm on guard. Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
Ready? Feeling a little dizzy?
A deep debuff, you say?
Naughty children, don't listen. All better now?
Don't worry about me.
Something for everybody.
I'm okay.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Ready to jam. Not so fast.
I'm using to protect myself.
Fracture!
The time is now.
She has him. I don't have the advantage.
Let's rock!
Time for a shot.
Nice teamwork.
Zoning out. I can help. Watch your feet.
The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Pretty good crowd today.
I'm gonna need to power up her ability really badly.
All better now?
Step aside.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Nice teamwork.
300.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
Lance ablaze!
I was right. All the versions of myself.
Flaming lance! Forward!
Ready? How does that feel?
Let's rock!
Lance at the ready.
Now time.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Not a scratch.
Something for everybody.
The truth of life and death, revealed this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Not so fast. Not a scratch. I'm on guard. Fracture!
Naughty child, you're in bad shape.
Oops.
Step aside.
Lance ablaze!
I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Flaming lance! Forward!
Finally.
Rudimentary. Your every move has been foreseen by the Omniscia. Fushun, Divination Commission. I'll be taking the criminal from here. Greetings, crew of the Astral Express. This is our first encounter. Though given that I have encountered you in Foresight, perhaps I should say the second. I am Fushun, Master Diviner at the Divination Commission and one of the 6 charioteers. Far-flung friends ought to be received with fine wine. But alas, the heavens, earth, and body are not aligned for such an occasion. You'll allow for a postponement of the usual formalities, I trust? We should begin with the matter at hand.
What the actual heck is...
If the method of my speech is offensive to you, you need but say.
We received an assignment from General Jing Yuan to arrest the Stellaron Hunter. Thank you, Diviner, for coming to our aid, but we must escort the fugitive.
Inessential. I hold a proclamation from the General here, if you care to see. Upon detaining the Stellaron Hunter, questioning and all further arrangements are to be undertaken by the Divination Commission.
Did the General just spare us a walk with Kafka?
Understood. However, the General promised that all intel would be shared with us. We have a right to know anything that Kafka does.
Oh? That guy. Can I go one day without him throwing me under the...
We won't make things any more complicated than they need to be.
Very well. Urgency demands fluidity. The 3 of you shall accompany me to the
Can't we do the questioning here?
While I am here, she will not escape. Only the Divination Commission has the methods to make her talk and bring the truth to light. The time has arrived. We must...
Honestly, I agree. Honestly, it'd be so much easier and a better place actually meant for this.
Let's disembark here, benefactors.
I may live in relative seclusion, but I can recognize my own territory. Why did you bring us here? Does this look like the Divination Commission?
No need to yell, Master Diviner. The Meridian Pin is malfunctioning, and I couldn't find the entrance to the Delve. I wanted to get us straight to our destination, but This is the only place I could dock the Starskiff. Look, Exalting Sanctum. This is a safe place. Let's just walk the rest of the way from here.
Our hexagrammatic position is fluctuating between the marsh and water trigon.
I heard the Xianzhou can tell your fortune. Is that how they do it? Anyone can count on their fingers. That's been out of fashion for hundreds.
I just performed some quick divination, and the hexagram is consistent with our current predicament. The Starskiff cannot take us to the Divination Commission today. Alas, without me in charge to handle the Stellaron crisis, I dare not even imagine the kind of mess the Commission must be in.
It's true. The Divination Commission really can't go a single day without Lady Fu.
That's why you have to develop your talent pool. Otherwise, everything falls apart when you go...
Since you are clearly ignorant of the Commission's internal affairs, I shall absolve you of your ridiculous remarks. I'm going ahead to make some inquiries. Goodbye.
You might not want to hear this, but your general gave us his word. We have to be present when you...
You think too little of me. My word is my bond. I will stick to my promise even if this delve collapses.
Alright,
That's very unlikely, Bai. To have this prisoner speak, the Commission must resort to unconventional means. The nature of which I have appointed someone to wait for you in front of Exalting Sanctum Plaza.
Okay. I think I offended someone again. Hey, are you on her side? I just wanted to remind her not...
Don't take it to heart, March. Miss Fuxian seems like a reasonable lady. I'm sure she's not angry with you.
Really? Dan Heng's not icy.
Okay, enough chit-chat. I reckon the Divination Commission could be a while.
Yeah! That's the plaza. But...
What's going on with it?
What is that?
Everybody stay back!
Oh, I recognized her.
Give him this medicine and make him lie down! I mean, make them lie down!
This song's just for you.
Cool, I'm about to shock the blue.
Keep up. My tempo!
Time for a shot. Here comes the medicine.
Pretty good crowd today. Let's rock!
You're in bad shape.
To the finish!
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Nice teamwork.
I love HP.
This song's just for you. Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Naughty children, don't listen. Nap time.
So I was expecting just a normal, like, stab, but nope, it's the earth and then boom.
That'll teach you a lesson. Ready to laugh? Thanks for helping to stabilize the patients. Your assertive sedation techniques are quite effective.
Assertive sedation techniques? Does she mean beating people?
However, these Cloud Knights were already sick, and now they're injured too. I've got to bandage up their wounds, realign their bones. Ugh, as if I didn't have enough on my plate.
Where did you come from, little one?
I don't have a dad. I don't have a mom either. I get it. You think because I'm small, I must be a... Welcome to the Xian Show, my short-lived outsider friends. Appearances can be deceiving here. The Vidyadhara race is self-reincarnating. No mom or dad required. I've been studying the art of healing ever since I cast off my old shell. You're looking at a recognized, practicing...
Belobog kids are making snowmen, while children here are writing prescriptions.
Things haven't been very peaceful in the Lawful recently. Make sure you don't...
Go running around, right? Well, your general gave us an air...
Well, seeing as you saved me just now, if you're unlucky enough to acquire any breaks or sprains, I'll treat you for free. As for medicine, I'll give you a 20% discount. Ha! Do you have any idea how many... If I hadn't left my purse at home, I wouldn't have to... Enough of that. I have patience to...
Our little miracle worker seems very different from everyone else around. Don't you think, Mr. Yang?
So this is the Vidyadhara. I've only ever read about them. They're known as the Dragon race. Not hard to see why.
What the fuck is my task? What? Well, the only people I can talk to at the moment is me.
Hurry. Remember...
Yeah.
Do you mean...
Hey, Missy, does this look...
Good quality, good price. Hassle-free chartering. High-end barge. The best choice for galactic commerce.
The Dragon race, but with an actual lifespan instead of a race of my own with immortality. Pure.
Everyone, please remain calm. This is an announcement from the... If you feel unwell, please report... we will be distributing a bag... I want to say it's all in a day's work, but I've been here for 12...
Oh, cool, thanks. I know one thing about myself quite well. I'm an idiot. I cannot tell where that happened.
I heard the Knights affected by the...
Don't scare yourself.
That's... What else am I... Besides,
According to his...
my first time seeing these symptoms of...
Oh, I'm gonna kill my... There we go.
I heard the
Thanks, but that isn't what I'm here for, and honestly, I don't care what this is.
That was... Yes. That was terrifying. Yes. That...
Alright, I'm going to further disappoint myself by having to look it up. From the center. Ah, I see. Wow. Oh, there they are.
When it rains, it pours. The Artisanship Commission has its own issues. It sounds serious, too. Oh, my apologies. I'm an orderly from the Realm Keeping Commission. Judging by your dress, you must be visitors to the... Sorry, the Xianzhou is currently caught in unusual for safety reasons. Please stay in your residence and refrain from... If the port is still open... Oh, that reminds me. I have a friend with a star skiff and a travel perk. Well now, you must be quite... You may not need it right now, but if there's any help I can give you...
Excuse me, miss. Hold on a moment. It was only thanks to your help earlier that the Dragon Lady and those Exalting Sanctum residents got away unscathed. You don't remember? You dealt with a friend in the Skyfaring Commission told me the General Commission guessed to deal with the troubles on the Luofu. You must be the... If you don't mind, I hope you can take the time to come to the Realm Keeping Commission. I'd like to talk to you about the issues Exalting Sanctum is currently facing.
No, looks like my mission's been completely changed. New mission. It's a fucking side quest. I don't give a crap. What the fuck do you need?
What does that mean? It's like...
That's enough.
It's not hard to find. No need to even talk about it if I can already find it. Right over here.
Hurry up, Qingque. We'll be fossils by the time you're finished.
I heard there was a disaster in the Divination Commission's delve? I'm surprised you're in the mood to play right now, Qingque.
Even if the sky was gonna collapse on the Divination Commission, the Master Diviner would be there to hold it up. What she lacks in height, she more than makes up. Anyway, I didn't come here just to play. She ordered me to wait here for our guests. Time is precious. I'm simply multitasking.
It's the place in the photo, all right. Is this?
Isn't this hand a problem? I have... Oh, hi there! I can tell just by looking at you that you're the Divination Commission's guest.
Yes, because I'm the only person not wearing your shit. Your crappy ass outfits.
I know, I'm sorry. I was going to wait for you by the statue, but... Ah! Triplet! But folks from the Realm Keeping Commission descended on the area. It's too loud over there now. Pass! Pass! So I thought to myself, wouldn't it be better to meet somewhere quieter? Four of a kind! And wouldn't that be more fun, too? Better to show you the real Exalting Sanctum and introduce you to a true Xianzhou pastime, Celestial Jade! Victory! Now that my wish has been fulfilled, there's nothing holding... I must apologize for your long wait, honored guests.
It wasn't too long. Seeing your enthusiasm for this Celestial Jade game has stoked my curiosity. Sure.
Ah, look!
It's an ancient tree. We call it the Ambrosial Arbor. It was once the Xianzhou Luofu's prized treasure.
I didn't know the Skyfaring Commission were history buffs. From a distance, it
means the tree was as tall as the sky and stars hung from its branches.
So, how big was it? Stars hung from its branch.
Exactly. Anyway, it's just a legend. I see this view every day on my way to work. I'm kind of bored of it. Let's go.
Yeah, honestly, it's kind of sad. Honestly, if it... Make it taller, make it look better, and honestly, I will be more fascinated by the, It looks like an ugly tree. Do I have to care?
I don't
Need your extractor cleaned or your star skips?
We're almost there, everyone. Stay close.
I know the definition of disrespect.
Just a heads up, please don't go running off once we're inside.
Oh, I'm gonna
Maybe the Master Diviner's guest, but she hates people who don't abide by rules and regulations. Oh, and people who ask too many questions.
Don't care.
So strange.
Oh, let me guess. The gate isn't working?
I don't understand. It's never been locked before. And no one told me to Hey! I know the food here sucks, but that's no reason to shut the gate on our...
Are you really from the Divination Commission?
Don't scare me! Master Diviner wouldn't let anything back. There's no need to panic, okay? This isn't... Here it is.
It's just as... Oh, yeah, this one can be open.
Ugh, Stellaron corrosion. What's going on? Great. This gate won't open either. We've kept the Master Diviner waiting. No doubt she'll blame unreliable Qingque for messing up once again.
I knew I'd offended that Diviner. That's why she sent this...
Miss Qingque, if you don't mind, may I take a look?
Huh? Oh, no need. Actually, I was just... Let me show you. This thing is pretty fun.
Oh. That's actually fun. Hey.
Wow, you're amazing, Mr. Yang. You handled that well for an outsider.
Anyone here surprised?
Here comes trouble.
Can't we?
Turn up the volume.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
You're in bad shape.
Excuse me, what's do you mean? I'm sorry, what are you doing to us? And because you know,
To the finish.
What the hell are you doing? I'm gonna have to burn your friends.
Pretty good
Lance
crowd today.
ablaze.
Flaming lance. Forward. Keep up my tempo.
Naughty children, don't listen.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Savor the vigor of life.
Just a massive explosion. I love this fire attack, man. I need to level this up like crazy.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
It's so fucking fun.
Will of preservation.
Run. I'm not doing this today, man. Go yourself.
This is the Matrix of Prescience, a large-scale Jade Abacus calculation terminal. It's the pride and...
We've heard the term Jade Abacus a few times now. Would you mind explaining what...
A Jade Abacus is just... That's a good question, Mr. Yang. It might take me a minute to give you an answer. The book, Glimpses into the Beyond, describes it as living jade engraved with symbols for divination into the unknown. Just like engraving a seal, the craftsmen of the Xianzhou Artisanship Commission carve faint symbols into pieces of jade and then insert them into machines to get them to operate. Some jade abacuses are small enough to fit inside bracelets and jewelry. We put the bigger ones into instruments of calculation, so we can simulate Take the Matrix of Prescience here as an example.
Take the small one
As
you
long as
have on
sufficient information is provided, it can answer questions on anything. From the evolution of natural phenomena to the... They say the theory behind the symbols was handed down by Nous, the Wisdom Walker. The principles are so profound that in the Divination Commission, only the Master Diviner truly understands them.
So they're a computer.
Seems like it. But Jade Abacus does sound a lot better. Besides, ordinary computers don't have cool backstories. Technology handed down from Nous. Huh. Even in Madame Herta's space station, I never saw anything related to Nous.
Anyway, don't dwell on names. As long as the machine works, what does it matter whether it's a Jade Abacus or a computer? Just like today. Would it have mattered if Baichue had brought you here instead of Jingchue? It makes no difference at all. We're almost at the Matrix of Prescience core.
You're right. Nothing matters in this nonsensical I'm the only one with an ability that boosts.
Diviner Fu, how are things progressing?
We're fluctuating between the Heaven and Thunder trigrams. A step forward bridges no distance hence.
And for those who don't speak Fushen?
It's an utter disaster. How's that for a divination commission, Fortune? The Matrix of Prescience has stopped operating, and the symbols have dimmed. There are Stellaron spirits wreaking havoc inside the commission, and the Cloud Knights are struggling to protect civilians. And on top of all of that, General, we still have to deal with the Stellaron hunter you handed to us. If that's not an utter disaster, then
But you're Fushen, the seer. The boundless, omniscient. Bringing luck and avoiding misfortune is your strong suit.
You don't need to flatter me, General. It's natural for Fortune. The Divination Commission simply does its best to uncover the good and the bad and then make—
And that is precisely why we need you in charge. When it comes to handling clairvoyant Stellaron hunters, who better than Fushen the Seer? As for reinforcements, you didn't think I'd be unprepared, did you? Look, help has just arrived.
Master Diviner, I brought you the guests. Though, it wasn't your order I received. So, General, even guests are on the payroll these days?
Well, since they're here already, I may as well make use of them.
Entering the Matrix of Prescience without my permission is a breach of protocol. Would be an ungracious thing to say in the present circumstances. I admit I'm pleasantly surprised to see you here. Qingque is often unreliable, but she comes through for us when the need arises. It's nice to have people I can entrust with difficult matters. I'm not like the General, and you don't even belong to my commission. I certainly won't be bossing you around.
No need for the formalities. We heard what the General said. If you need something from us—
Very well, then I'll keep this brief. The divination— Yes, but you needn't worry. Qingque will accompany you. She'll be in charge of restarting the terminal. As for eliminating
I hath divined our future. We are destined— The universal one? Good enough.
God, I hate you. Let's get this going. Oh, what the hell are you? Here we are here.
Let me see. This is the temporal terminal. Observes the potential of the temporal plane. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to time.
Oh no, it's a clock. I can easily do that. Yeah, this was— oh yeah, I love these kind of places. They're fun. Now they go in. Activate the system.
That should do it.
Yeah, it should. Now.
What?
The more complex something is, the more important it is to keep it simple. Don't you think?
If it's so simple, why didn't your master diviner come and do it herself?
Maybe deep down she just wants to be lazy once in a while.
Yeah, don't make it a habit. I will snap your neck, Reed. Because compared to that, I'm not as patient. I can promise you that. I am less patient than her. Well, this is a problem.
What the heck is this?
Take it easy. There's nothing supernatural on the Xianzhou. It's an Arumaton. It's guarding the Matrix of Prescience. They're stationed at various strategic places.
I feel like it needs a sign saying mortals forbidden or something. Are you sure it won't fly into...
We're here by order of the Master Diviner to restart the Matrix of Prescience.
Passage prohibited.
March! You should join the Divination Commission. Quick, do something!
Here to crash the party?
Ah, look at that. I got the element type. I got this.
Keep up! My tempo!
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Somebody doesn't feel about this.
Naughty children, don't listen.
Nice teamwork.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
I'm on guard. Not a scratch.
Oh, that's gonna do more than scratch.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Lance at the ready. To the finish.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Don't worry about me.
Lance ablaze.
Mercilessness is mine.
Flaming Lance. Forward!
Explosives, dumb.
Let's rock!
Lose it.
Clemency? Never heard of it. The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
All better now?
Ready to jam.
It's too late to repent.
Please, free me.
I'm on guard.
I'm doing good damage.
Naughty children, don't listen. Savor the vigor of it.
Keep up! My tempo! Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
Time for a shot.
Oh no, I'm about to get shot.
You're in bad shape.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn up the volume!
Lance at the ready. Fracture! Will of preservation.
This must be the spatial terminal. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to space. You probably could have guessed that.
Of course I could have guessed that. It's not that hard to guess. So I do overlay. I thought I would just recreate the note. Oh wait, I wouldn't do that. I can't create them because they're crossing each other. No.
Done. Next.
God, I'm an idiot right now. Please tell me the other one is like more gentle than that. So is the caramel one just needs something much more. There's one there, two there, three here. Here. And there you go. And coming out. About to get assaulted, probably. What? This place is empty. Weird.
Let me guess. Time, space. I bet the next terminal is energy related.
Darn, the Karma Terminal. They say this terminal is designed to establish causal relationships.
That wasn't even hard. What the f do you mean? That was the easiest of all of them. Even though it's only been 2
We
moves.
did it. All 3 terminals activated. Let's go back to the core and report to the Master Diviner.
Why would I need to do that when she can easily go through all of it? She can see.
Well done, all of you. I can sense the matrix of prescient symbols now to interrogate Kafka. Those of you in the core may feel a few impact. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready to feel.
Is this really necessary?
I have no interest in the words of wanted criminals, especially those skilled in the art of manip. So, say what you will. I'm here to witness the divination. The Divination Commission has ways of extracting the truth.
Then please, Master.
Yes, rough. You see. Wow.
That's why you're here? All for that?
Well, not what you were expecting.
I can't believe it. But the Matrix of Prescience cannot be wrong. Kafka has nothing to do with the Stellaron, but you... It's you. Ha! Absurd! I'd never have thought it. Ask her yourself. Take as long as you wish. I must report this to the General immediately.
Awesome.
You go ask her. I know you still have many questions for Kafka.
Oh, I am gonna get my answers, and I'm hoping I get all of them now.
Hi. You haven't changed a bit. I'm sorry you have to see me in such a sorry state. Really? Well, that's good. I wouldn't want to affect your image of me. I didn't talk to you on the train because I knew you and I would get to talk alone here. Worth waiting for, don't you think? You seem to have a lot to ask me. Elio said he foresaw 3 questions, but they would be the same in essence. If I were to hear one of them, I would then tell you the objective of this trip in all its Since you asked one of the 3 questions, it means everything is going smoothly. Xianzhou's Stellaron problem is not directly linked to us. But if you look at it from Elio's perspective, you can't say the Stellaron hunters are completely innocent. We foresaw all this long ago, but chose to remain indifferent until the time was right for us. Diviner Fu was surprised because she discovered 3 truths. 1, the Stellaron hunters are not enemies of the Xianzhou. You know this now, though you refuse to believe it. 2, someone else brought the Stellaron into the Xianzhou and activated it. A result of both internal unrest and external aggression. Traitors on the Luofu and enemies from outside want to overthrow the Xianzhou. However, that's all the Master Diviner knows, because Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. He foresaw the Divination Commission using the Matrix of Prescience against me. To guard against setbacks, he ensured that I knew only what he wanted the Xianzhou Alliance to know in this. As for number 3, even in their wildest dreams, the Xianzhou Alliance could never have guessed it. If the Stellaron hunters aren't the cause of all this, then why are Blady and I— We're here for you. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It's no wonder Fu Shen doesn't believe it either. But the Matrix of Prescience doesn't lie. The answer is just that bizarre. The Stellaron hunters appearing here, Blady getting arrested, me being lured to the Matrix of Prescience. It was all to bring you in the future that Elio chose. The power of the hunt is indispensable. And that's why the Astral Express crew had to come to the Luofu and achieve something important for the Xianzhou. You had to establish a connection with the Alliance, and that's why I had to trick you into coming here. I needed you to meet the Luofu's general in person and help him resolve the Stellaron crisis. I needed the Alliance to owe you a favor. That way, in the future, at the most critical moment, the Xianzhou will offer you their help. What do you think? Surprised? The notorious Stellaron hunters did all that? Like I said, Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. The future holds endless possibilities. Knowing the right thing at the wrong time could spoil all our hard work. There is only one thing I can tell you about the future. In the best and the worst cases, you will eventually have to face Nanook the Destruction. And when that time comes, you will need all the help you can get. It will be a brutal struggle of Aeonic proportions. proportions that neither you, nor I, nor the Astral Express will ever be able to reach. In the vast majority of futures, that's when destiny ends. But if we follow Elio's plan, you know, even eons can be...
Done foods who are heading to... Yep.
Hey, Luocha. You didn't finish telling us about the propagation. I don't understand.
Are you really from the Xianzhou? Other eons aside, surely you must know the story of Lan and Yaoshe.
Of course I know. Well, I know a little. My mom made me practice...
In that case, let's just change the subject.
Fine.
Oh, this one? It's a casket, more commonly known as a coffin. It's for containing the remains of the deceased.
The deceased? Aren't you,
Yes, indeed. This is just part of my job. I was asked to deliver this coffin to the Xianzhou. I'd quite forgotten. For long life species, death is probably a distant concept.
Nope. The Cloud Knights spend a lot of time on the battlefield. Death is a common... The Foxians and the As for the Vidyadhara, they're more mysterious. My mom calls the Vidyadhara long scions. When I was young, she told me stories of how the Vidyadhara could turn into dragons. I don't know if that's true.
I can't die. As they can.
What do you know? Silent but deadly. Speak.
Your mother is right. The Vidyadhara are long scions. They are descendants of the Eon of Permanence. That was why some, but not all, could turn into power was a rare inheritance, passed down only to those who could successfully complete numerous rites and challenges. For the inheritor, it was hard to say whether it was a blessing or a curse.
I've heard the story of Long the Permanence and their descendants. Many myths and legends praise the Eon for a rich and immortal, but for some reason, the Eon disappeared among the stars without a trace. Almost as if they had never existed, leaving only their descendants. Every life has its limit. Even the Eons are not truly immortal, and will eventually reach the end of their lives.
Oh, so I'm guessing that coffin is...
Let me ask you one more question. Do you... friend?
No.
So, a sweetheart?
Miss, whatever gave you that impression? The individual in the... Let's leave it at that, shall we? I think we've all had enough rest.
I'm guessing it's a... Eon that is stuck in... that is in that coffin. Where the hell am I... Okay. If I can ignore fighting, I will. If I can't, then I will kill.
Was that all, friend? You could be good firewood.
Laura struck.
Looks like someone's hurt.
Wait! Let's think before we act.
Silent but deadly. Luocha, let's charge in together.
What happened to us letting you...
I've only got 2 hands. Please.
Enough. Let's...
They just don't do this very well. He's so weak. Fine, let's go. Yeah, I don't have an advantage here.
Dodge this.
Pity.
I've no interest in conflict. You!
You're the best.
Eternal the dead return!
Sorry, I didn't see.
My motor is broken. Are you a Cloud Knight?
Locha, silent but deadly. I'm afraid we have to delay things. I'm sorry. If I'd known.
I happen to have some medical knowledge. Perhaps I can.
Well, it's just. She's a puppet. I think we should just take her to the Realm Keeping Commission.
Don't worry, Miss Sushang. Leave it to me. You might get an aching or numbing sensation, but it shouldn't be too painful. Do you think you can hold
It won't work. My body is mechanical.
Be it mechanical or organic, we're still dealing with composite substances. I just hope you'll tolerate my methods.
How? Oh, what kind of...
Abundance.
Very good. We, no longer need to return to the Realm Keeping Commission. The mission continues. As a judge in the employ of the Ten Lords Commission, I am forbidden from interfering in the affairs of outsiders. However, seeing as you I came to address the root of our crisis by arresting a fugitive, a Stellaron hunter. This villain possesses exceptional swordsmanship and wields a divine weapon. They are extremely dangerous.
I'm gonna die.
If it hadn't been for a strange accident, my wakespan might have been cut short.
Strange accident?
Come with. I've never seen anything like it.
What the hell is that? Looks like the same energy as what's inside that coming from that coffin. Also
You know, even eons can be killed.
Yes, I can tell. Thank you. That coffin most certainly makes that point very clear.
Are you kidding? I just want to tell stories from the past. Stories about eons that have fallen. Lon the Permanence, Drilla the Beauty, Anna the Order, Tazeronth the Propagation, Akivili the Trailblaze. These names were once known all over the universe. Now they've all but disappeared. Currently, there are 3 ways an eon can perish. 1. Paths with overlapping concepts will eventually collide, and the broader path will engulf the narrower one. That's how Enna the Order was assimilated by Xipe the Harmony.
Okay, if I think about this in a normal way, I could probably kill him with the weapon I have, because it comes from one of the eons. Aeons, whatever the hell you want to call it.
2. In a war between eons, the stronger side will annihilate the weaker one. That's how Tazeronth the Propagation fell. Under the guidance of the Hunt, the Xianzhou Alliance travels the universe exterminating abominations cultivated by the Abundance. So, the Xianzhou too are engaged in this process. As far as I know, the predecessors of the Alliance were the Elixir Seekers. They searched for Yaoshi and longed for the blessing of immortality. When they eventually found the Aeon, they received a blessing that did indeed prevent death, the Ambrosial Arbor. But immortality turned out to be a curse for the Xianzhou. That's when the Hunt appeared, firing an arrow and felling the Ambrosial Arbor. Ever since, the Alliance has followed the Hunt in pursuit of Yaoshe, erasing the curse of immortality from the universe along the way. What do you think? Fascinating stories, no? They're the kind of stories that folks on the straight and narrow would never tell you.
It's partly turning them as well and making them immortals because it's now bringing that fully out by using more energy. What about the third way?
Hold on. Any. Let's go, Blady. 2 more places to visit.
Did Kafka escape? How are we gonna explain this?
If what she said is true, we won't have to explain anything.
Hey, did she brainwash you?
We have more situations to worry about now. This place is connected. I can actually go over here much easier.
Wasn't this the dead tree Qing Shui showed us earlier? How did it grow all of a sudden?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Even the long-lived might not witness something like this in their lifetime. I'm so lucky.
Such extraordinary energy. It's the Stellaron.
Mr. Yang, do you mean the Stellaron?
Yes, the Stellaron the Cloud Knights are searching for must be causing this anomaly.
They're idiots still, man. Please don't say good. God, I need to actually work with that one. That would suck to work with. But we have problems ahead now. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Oh, right. Whoops. Oh well. Alright, I'll just run this down. The giant tree grew. We got, well, actually, if you heard, you probably understand what most have happened. Like, Dun Hung ran into another person and is heading nearby. And yeah, you know, I'm just gonna leave more of the explanation to next part.